Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a page in Magical Dawn. I'm going to do this page, kind of both of them in a kind of a way. So it's Magical Dawn by Hanna Karlzon. In this book I'm doing the pages in these colors here, and only these colors in Prismacolor. So purple, blue, pink, green are the color choices, and we add a bunch of sparkles. You can see that on the page, hopefully. Black comes in, white comes in, and if I have somebody with a skin color, like her, you'll get skin color in. But we mostly keep to those colors, which are in this little pouch here. And I'm going to work on this page, but we're going to do both pages. So we just pull out our greens. We have, it's the moss green, the, what is that called? Pale sage, and, nope. There's a couple extra greens in here, I don't know why. It's moss green and a green ochre. And the pale sage. Purple is not that one. Black grape, Parma violet, yep, and a gray lavender. Stay. The red tones are black raspberry, and the red tones kind of change depending on what we do. So I'm pulling out a couple of them here just in case. Are you guys? You're not the same critters. It's really small. It says rose on it. Then I have a light peach, or for flesh tone, medium light, whatever it is. I'm trying to find the other ones. Well, we'll get to those when we do the pink one. Blues are down in. That's a little sad. Yeah, indigo blue. Sky blue light. And blue slate. We'll see if we need to use that one up. Of course, there's always a black brought in for deeper tones, and a white in case we need it. Rest of those can probably go back, oops, in another case. Okay, we're going to start off doing the smoke here out of this bottle. This one's going to be purple, because purple and the blue go really nice together. So we'll get you down a little bit, tilt the camera over so the pencil doesn't take us out of focus all the time. And we're going to start off by putting in some of the, well, that tells you how good my hands are going to be today. Indigo. So it's going to be coming out of the jar. We want to get that dark down here. It's been a while since I have played with the Prismas, so it's going to take me a second or two to get used to the pencils again. I've been using oil-based, and these are wax, so they are going to be a bit different for me. Okay. This is a offshoot of this one, so we're going to darken this one. And then let it get light up there. This one is a offshoot of this one, so darken that. I go over all these little dots with the pencil. I'm not going to go around them. It's a waste of energy since I don't really color them in. I'll put a dot of stickles on them, make them pretty that way, but I'm not going to worry about it any other way. So anywhere we have a bit of a dark areas where the indigo is going to go. And when you get into the big ones, you're just going to have to pick a section to make it darker. But when we're got these easy parts, we're just going to stick it in there. Bring that down just a bit farther. Now on the back side of this page is a picture that has stickles on it. So you just have to be careful when you're coloring, because they will show through a little bit on the page, like right there it's the stickle dot. So just color in it. It'll give a little texture. And when you're putting down the stickles on this page, you can always put it right on top of that and it won't bother you at all. Okay. This one here too, but we're going to darken it up on this side so we don't have a dark and dark hitting. Okay, what do we got up here? Turn the book a little bit. Get the dark part here. Here. Having a little storm outside. If you hear anything bashing against the house, it's just the wind in the trees. Maybe a branch. One of them kind of storms. Okay, we'll darken over on this side. Bring some of that around. Kind of separate these. Go on that side of the star. And bring some of that down. Okay, then since this is dark and this is dark, we're going to pick an area in here and make this one kind of dark too. And then pull it down this way. Do maybe a little bit of it right in here. I'm going to darken this little curl up here. And this one over on this side. Okay, so more over here, I put the other colors. So we're going to go in with our slate, blue slate. Let's go over that color. We're going to be going over this another time, so you don't have to get this perfect. You just want to get your color down. And I'm trying to stay in focus, or in camera shot. Okay, I know it looks like a hot mess right now. Then we're going to bring in the sky blue light. Over everything. Should have left a little white there, so I'm going to bring in the eraser. Make sure it's clean. I'm going to pull some of that out there. Maybe a tiny bit over on that side, because we're going to bring in a white in there just to give it a highlight. Okay. And we just go on up. Get the blue in. Go all the way up. Putting medium pressure on it, by the way, just to blend those colors together. We're just going to follow this one up. And this one, I think this is our last one. Nope, I was wrong. We have another one over here. Okay, now we're going to bring back in our colors because our indigo has gotten lighter and I want it darker. So we're just going to go back in, and if you want to bring it over a little bit, you can. This is heavier pressure than we had before, and make sure everything blends together nicely. So I decided this part should be darker. So we're just going to bring it down darker, make it darker on the top. Kind of make it so it darkens in this arch. It's still not going to be dark enough down there, so we're going to bring in a little black. Just right on those lines. Then we're going to go over it with the indigo and smear that black up. And then with that, you're going to have to wipe. We get no wax buildup in here, so we got to be a little careful. Bring in the blue slate. Blend that out. If you get too much of a blob on the outside, get it cleared up. We're going to do a distress ink background in here that's going to be purple and blue with a little bit of light in it. So if you get over on the blue parts, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you do it on the purple either. It's not going to show up. We're also going to use a black pen and go around some of these areas. So, you know, it's very forgiving, along with the fact that Prism will erase nicely. Okay, we're going to put a little black up here in this tip. Get it right up to the edge. Pull it around. Oh, this is not black, but we're going to put a little black right up here. Just do that. Go right over the edge and pull it around. Then go in with indigo and pull that black into the blue that you are working with. Darken up that tip a bit. Go in with the slate blue. Pull that color out. The light, the pale blue light. So a little more slate blue in that one. Okay, get the pale blue and continue it down here. pale blue in here. Coming down a little bit there. Gonna take the indigo and darken our corner here. Bring a little black in there. Get it nice and dark. Just in that curve. Indigo back in and pull out some of that black. Slate blue. And then the light blue. Okay, down here at the base, put the black in, black in. They're very close when you just look at them. That's why I always pick up the wrong one. Make sure your corner and this little lip down here is dark. And then just go over it and pull it out into the blue. I'm going to darken that little twist here and pull it right up into this area. Bring in the slate blue again. The light pale blue. Okay. We will bring in the white too, so you can see what the white's going to do. Just going to highlight this side up in here, right next to the, yes, kitty cat, I hear ya, right next to the darker side, and it'll also blend in that blue that comes in on this side that you didn't want. It'll help blend everybody together. It'll pull that light blue down with it and give you a really nice shaded difference. It merges right in with that other color. If you've ever heard anybody say that the colors mush together, that's what it does. Okay. Mush that a little bit. I'm going to darken this area here with the black. The indigo. Slate blue. Pale blue. The white. A little dust. Okay, I'm just going to work on it all going up like that. I wanted that a little darker. Like I said, go over it, just go back over it with the white, get it blended in. Okay, I'm going to keep working on that all the way up, and it'll all end up looking like that, and I'll be right back when this is completed. I have to go give my kitty cat some treats. See you in a minute. Okay, guys, we're back. Kitty's all fed. And I got that done. So we're going to work on the little purple bottle down here. So our colors for that are the black grape, permaviolet, and gray lavender. So let's see. We'll put the black grape down in here because we're at the bottom of the vase or vial or whatever you want to call it. The loops here are going to be painted black, so it doesn't matter if I go over the edges on that. Either painted or Posca'd over, or whatever you want to do. Black pen. I'm going to darken where it's sitting next to the other Memories bottle here. And just go down this side. Bring that out lightly a little bit, leaving this the darkest. Pull some out here. And probably some up in here. These would be black. And I think I'll just make them a thicker line. Darken under here. Up here. And then, of course, inside. There we go. Permaviolet next. Just going over where we went before. And pulling that out a little bit. Gray lavender. And a little white. She says as she picks up the black. With the white reflecting right there. There we go. Go back in with the gray lavender. Black grape. And a little more of that Parma Violet right in here, just to blend it. Take a little of that, we're just going to run it right under the lip here. Take a tiny bit of the black, go in the corners in here. That's under the shadow and it should be just as dark as the blue. There we go. Blend that with my finger a little bit. There's a little spot down here on the blue side that I didn't get, so I want to go in there just to make sure it doesn't turn purple. There we go. This bottle, since we have blue purple, can either be pink, and then I thought I'd do that one in green. So we'll do the green one first, so it's a little bit bigger. So we have our three colors for that. Green moss, green ochre, and pale sage. So we go in with green moss first. All these are going to be black. The centers were open, so we'll leave those. We have some ornate work in here. Go around that a little bit. And let's see. We don't have a light source. It's just kind of like the stars are going to be brighter, so you know, kind of this area. So this side I think I'm going to leave a little lighter. But I do want it to look like a bottle, so we have to darken both sides because it's round. Like I said, I don't care if I go over these, they're all going to be black. Doesn't matter. But the base should be darker. Okay, we're going to put a little bit of that color up in here. And these are loops, so we're going to do the same thing. We did on the other side. Color the innards of it. Okay, and the base, we can't forget. And those are going to be colored in, so we need a little green inside those. And green over here because it's behind. Just gonna bring that up a little lighter. And bring some of this color down. Okay, then we'll work on the lid. Okay, the top part. Do the same thing, kind of just go on both sides, bring this color in. And leaving a shiny spot for the lightest color. This is all going to be black, but these little guys should be green. They don't have to be colored terribly well because they're going to get the sparkles inside of them, but I want to have some color in them. There we go. We'll get this bottle done and then I'll have to call it. 3 pieces, that's pretty good. The green ochre is coming in. It's going to have a browner kind of tone to it. Like I said, these are getting stickles. It doesn't matter what they look like. I just want to have some color in it, so when the stickles shine through, you'll have a little of that green in there. Okay, down here. So I'm using heavy pressure down on this line and then just lightening the pressure up when I come upward. To almost nothing. Get in here, get that darker. They would all have a shadow under here anyway, so it's okay if this is all dark. Okay. Back in with the green moss. Didn't go dark up here. Sorry, I got it back with the okay. Now back in with the green moss. Okay, in with the pale sage. Ooh, got a little blue in there. No, we don't want that. So we have to get rid of it. I don't know where the blue came from. Probably just a speck on the page because I didn't sweep it up good enough. Come on, eraser, out of there. There we go. Hold on. I had it out too far and the tip broke, so I have to pull it out again. There. Okay. Get out as much as we can, and we'll just cover it up with a bit of a green, more green in there. So we're going over, make sure we don't have any blue on the end of that. Okay, go through here. Covers that up pretty good. then we'll just go back in after we get that stuff all over out of here with the green ochre. Darkest down here at the bottom. So we'll add some more of that in. Kind of angle it in as a round. Just very lightly go over that. We'll go over it again with the pale sage. And then down here. Pale sage back in. There we go. Then I'm just gonna move it around with my finger. Finger's not as warm as they usually are when I'm doing this book, but it's okay. You can see it's pulling some of that green around, and that's what I want. Just get that blend. You'll notice it went outside, and it's not really a bother to me because I'm inking the outside of the page, but you can always come in and clean it up if you like. I'll take a little of this light sage and put it down on the base. Pull it across here to make that look round too. All right, now the only thing that I haven't shown you is what we're going to do with the black pen. That's a blender, we don't want that. Let's see what we got here. Black pen, we'll see if it works. We're going to do all the we'll do this purple one down here. Just going to take it and go around these black bits here. Just kind of make those longer and thicker. These you just color in. You can do this any way you want, but that's the way I'm doing it. So we just trace this one, make it thicker and longer. It'll work. If you need to, wipe off the pen tip because you're picking up wax when you're doing this and you don't want to clog your tip. Okay, do the same thing on these. We're just going to color them in thicker. You can do this with pen if you don't want to do it with, or pencil if you don't want to do it with a pen. That, and then this rim up here will get colored, and these little guys here. Okay. So that'll be colored, and then these little loops here will be colored. These big things, these will be outlined just like the ones over here, same as the bottom. These will be colored black up here. These will all be black, and we may even put a little scallop at the top, but I'm going to do that off camera so you don't have to watch that part. When we come back, we'll do this bottle here and probably the background, and I'm going to bring that background over to the other side. So there we go. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate you hanging around with me, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section down below, and I'll see you in the next part. Take care, everyone. Bye now.